What's up, everybody? It's your boy Husband, and today I'm going to be reviewing West Brom's 1-1 draw of Arsenal yesterday. And I've got to say, it was a pretty poor game of football from both teams. It was more of a scrappy performance from both sides. It's a decent amount of shots on target from both teams, but keepers rarely tested. There was very minimal amount of space in between the defenders, which the midfielders can pickpocket and the strikers can find space. I would say from both sides, not just Arsenal sides. Even with the likes of Jack Wilshere, even though I would say he had a decent game, he still was struggling to find those little gaps, those little spaces in between the defenders. And I got to say with Lacazette, in my opinion, I don't feel Arsenal are utilising and playing to Lacazette's strengths. I believe he's making those runs, but for some reason they're not. He's not finding the space, or I'm not sure. But I'm surprised with the likes of Hector Bellerin. I don't know what on earth he's in that team for. He's always in about the wing positions, but he doesn't seem to take on the defenders, especially with his pace. You'd be thinking at least take on the defenders, make those runs, so the likes of the midfielders can find those spaces. But unfortunately, that's the thing with Arsenal now. As of late, sideways football. Yeah, both keepers well tested. West Brom actually tried to play, which was surprising because you'd expect them to play those long balls and play to the strengths of their team, which is the defenders, especially from set pieces and corners. The likes of Dawson, Evans, men are very good at headers. Last season against Arsenal, Dawson scored twice against Arsenal when they won 3-0 at the Hawthorns. So when West Brom actually went toe-to-toe with Arsenal and tried to play, it was quite surprising, but it wasn't unusual because Arsenal nowadays, they'll show off their former self. They literally beat a ball in every game. You think on paper, when they play the likes of West Brom, they would win, but you never know with them. That's the thing that makes them unpredictable. They'll go win 5-0 one weekend and they'll lose 2-0 the next weekend, so you never know. But I would say Arsenal were very poor in all honesty. They lacked creativity. Mesut Ozil was a surprise omission. Apparently he had a knee injury. It's not the first time that he's been omitted from the squad in the last minute. So likes of Iwobi were very poor. Can I say? They played three at the back. Chambers, they didn't do too bad. Mustafi and Kashani, absolutely, I would say poor. Mersak was brought in the second half with almost about 10-15 minutes to go. Apparently, Kashani suffered an injury. But it's January now. Sanchez and Ozil's contracts are going to run down in 6 months' time. They can sign pre-contract deals with foreign clubs. It'll be interesting to see whether Wenger's going to cash in now or is he willing to lose them on a free in the summer. He's probably thinking, hopefully they'll get them in the top 4, get rid of them in the summer. Or is he going to think business-wise and cash in on them now? Especially with City now, they've lost Gabriel Jesus for a few months, so they could possibly be thinking of trying to buy Sanchez. So, but yeah, also scored for Alexis Sanchez right on the edge of the box. It was a free kick. It was going wide anyway, but James McLean turns back to the wall and it deflected off his legs and went in. A few minutes later, Rodriguez equalised for West Brom from the penalty spot through a controversial decision. Kieran Gibbs was on the edge of the box on the left side. He tried to cross the ball in, but it hit Callum Chambers. It was very, very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Rodriguez stepped up, took the penalty, went in. And if you actually watch the game, you can actually hear Arsene Wenger arguing with Mike Dean and trying to interpret what Mike Dean was saying. And he was trying to apologize. He was saying, I'm sorry. He was trying to apologize. And Peter Cech at the end was a bit pissed off. He actually had to go at Mike Dean as well, which gave him a red card after the final whistle. But Arsenal very poor in my opinion. There's no excuse for them to even argue that penalty spot, because to argue that case regarding the penalty, because it's a game they should have won. They put themselves in that position. They waited until the 80 something minute to try to nick the game, which they thought they did, and then they managed to concede a late penalty. So they put themselves in that position. West Brom, I would say they had a game plan. Tried to be compact as possible. Tried to not allow Arsenal. Tried to allow Arsenal to pickpocket those spaces in between the defenders for the likes of Wilshere who come into play, or the likes of Lacazette and Wilby with his pace and stuff like that. So I could say Arsenal were poor, but in my opinion, it was a draw was a fair result. But Arsenal put themselves in that position. They played poorly. And that's what you get, unfortunately. But it's your boy Husband. Don't forget to comment, share, like, subscribe, and I'm out.